Christmas isn't about buying as much as we can for those we love. It's a time to open our minds and hearts to receive God's gift of love and generously, very generously, return that love to the world, waiting outside the manger door. This afternoon, the young people in Right 13 program invite you to join them for a hunger feast. If you come, you will expose yourself a little more to the reality of hunger in our world. You may not partake of a sumptuous banquet, but you will be made aware of the plight of people you may never have thought about until now. Perhaps you will experience something of the plight of people from impoverished countries who labor night and day for a wage of 7 cents an hour. I'm very proud of our young people who are leading all of us in this community to become more responsive to the needs of some of the poorest of the poor in the world during this season of Advent as we prepare to greet the Christ child. If John the Baptist were here now, he might ask us, as Reverend Billy asks whoever he encounters, to consider what Christmas was before it was about shopping. I wonder what your best memories of Christmas are. When asked that question, I saw an elderly woman well up with tears as she remembered wonderful times in her youth when she would wake up on Christmas morning to find a stocking at the end of her bed filled with an orange, an apple, and nuts. I saw a man who had been homeless for many years cry for joy because he had one room to himself and could ask some of his friends from the streets to come in from the cold and share a simple meal on Christmas Day. I know that my parents went without things for themselves in order to buy me the special things I wanted for Christmas, and I was an only child. So the sack at the end of my bed, and yes, I mean a sack, was always bulging with toys when I woke up on Christmas morning. And there was sometimes a new bike or a large doll under the Christmas tree for me to unpack once my sack had been opened. But now, the things I remember most about Christmas are not the gifts I received. It is the fun that we had at our cousin's house on Christmas Day, and my grandmother and mother laughing and laughing and laughing because Granny always seemed to burn the sprouts for our Christmas Day lunch. Those are the things I remember so fondly. And Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. I think I like that even more than Christmas Day, because we would have all the family over to our house to play games and eat up the leftover turkey and bubble and squeak, mashed potatoes and sprouts mixed together and fried in a pan. For those of you who don't know what bubble and squeak is, you should try it. If only we could change Christmas, we could probably change the whole year. If only we could give the real gift of Christmas, the gift of our presence, our love for one another, we might really begin to usher in the peace that Jesus promised. So what if we choose to spend only half of what we spent on presents last year and give one another instead the best gift of all, our undivided attention, presence, and love? Just think the fun we could have. This is a wonderful time of the year. Let's make it about peace and harmony and a time for a gracious outpouring of fun and joy. In the name of the one who came to bring peace and joy to the world. Amen.